Hey guys, Stacy here with another Valentine's adventure on Star Stable with Stacy. We have some more Valentine's quests to do. I think the last ones were a lot of fun, and now I'm in Silverglade because Donald has some Valentine's quests as well. I switched to our pretty pink dress that we got last time, and we're still here with Frost Torch, who looks marvelous in pink gear. I was thinking maybe in our next episode we could think about getting a new horse. I know everyone's been asking. There's been a lot of requests for Andalusians, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Getting a new horse is always so exciting. Alright, here's Donald, the tailor. See what he has for us. Hopefully some more clothes. Oh, I just noticed! The back of the dress says love. That's so cute. Hello, Nova. How's everything with you? Have you heard the excitement all around the village? Everyone thinks it's exciting and fun now that Valentine's Day is here. I would have thought so too, but I'm too stressed to enjoy it. It's nice of you to ask, but I'm not sure there's anything you'd be able to do to help me, Nova. I've had a huge number of orders since we're approaching the big day. People want special clothes for their dates or plushy hearts to give as gifts, which all means I'm up to my eyes in work. Which, he's very short, so... Everything was supposed to be just perfect. I'd made a list of all the addresses, nice and organized, and I'd written up the customers' names and addresses. Then I'd written on another piece of paper a note to say who had ordered what from me. But apparently that was all completely pointless. After breakfast this morning, I took a nice walk around Steve's farm. I thought it'd be nice to get some fresh air before starting work. And when I got home, my list of customer details and my note with all the orders were nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. Did I take them with me on my walk? I don't think so. You say you'll take a quick ride around the farm and see if you can find them? Not sure if you'll find anything, but how kind of you to try. Oh, I see. There's a spot to search. Nothing. I wonder if we'll find them. We're running out of spots to check. Yay! In order form that could belong to Donald. Let's find out. You see you found something? Can I take a look? My order details! Did you find my notes as well? I don't know about that, Donald. I always say never hope for too much. Oh, that's kind of depressing. It was good that you found all the customer details, but I don't suppose it's much use without the list of who's ordered what. All I know now is who's placed the order, but not what they ordered. I'm sorry, what did you say, Nova? You'll ride out and ask all the customers what they ordered? Oh, thank you very much. How lovely of you to do that. I don't imagine any of them will be home, and even if they are, they'll be angry that we're asking what they ordered. They'll probably refuse to answer. You're right, though, Nova. Ride off and ask. It can't hurt. Here, you can borrow my notebook and pen, so you can write down their orders. Obviously, he has not met enough people around here, because they're all pretty nice. Oh. Use item, pen, and paper. My order? Oh, of course, I ordered. Felix, we need your order. Harold. Okay, one more. Who? Oh, Steve. I bet it's Steve. Oh, or maybe Barney. I bet it's Steve. Hey, Steve. Of course I ordered. See, everyone was pretty friendly with that. Mission accomplished. Oh my, thanks ever so much. You got them all? I'll never believe it. Typical. Sorry, Nova, but I'm just so tired of all this. Now I'm just going to go hide and hibernate until Easter. My wool has run out. None left. No wool, no work. How can I do my job without having the materials I need to work with? I should go to Landon and ask him for some wool, but that'd take at least a whole day. A whole day. Even if I survived the trek to his place, it'd be with sprained ankles or broken ribs. And even at that, I just don't have the time. If I'm to get any of this finished, I need to get to work right away. You'll ride to Landon and get wool for me? Are you serious? Oh, thank you so much. Maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel after all. Do you know where he is? He's out there by his sheep, by the windmill, out by Everwind Fields. We know. There he is. Hey, Landon. We're here to shear some sheep. Good day to you, Nova. How's life? Pretty good, Landon, thanks. Oh gosh, I'm sick with worry. I have this pain like a stone in my stomach. I'm so worried. You haven't seen Juan, have you? I don't know how long Juan's been gone. He's always such a good boy and usually hops and plays around quite nicely here in the meadow with the other sheep. But today I just noticed that I suddenly couldn't see him anywhere. I can't leave the other sheep here alone, otherwise I'd already have ran off to look for him. That said, I don't dare to leave this spot either. What if Juan's lost and looking for home? I have to stay here in case he's trying to find me. Imagine if the poor little thing found his way back and I wasn't here. Thank you, Nova. It would mean a lot if you were to ride out and look for Juan. He can't have gone far. Not with his tiny little hooves. If you find Juan, please bring him back with you. Okay. Alright, let's look for Juan. Juan the sheep. Bah. Bah. There he is. Little Juan! What are you doing way over here? Pet the sheep to get it relaxed. I bet we have to follow him home. Just to make sure he gets there. Come on, little Juan. Can make up a song about Juan and Frost Torch. Special friends. Frost Torch and Juan. Juan, could you move a little faster, buddy? Just a little faster. Where are you going? Juan, that's the wrong way. Oh, this way, buddy. Okay, alright. Now we're rolling. He's a real casual sheep, that Juan. Alright, little buddy. We're well on our way now. Almost there, little buddy. Look! Look, there's Landon! He's your friend! Come on! Let's go back to Landon. We're almost there. Hopefully that's the last time we have to pet him. Come on. Come on. Yes. Here, Landon! I present to you Juan. Oh, look, he likes us. He won't leave. Juan! My darling little Juan! Don't you frighten me like that again. You found him. How can I ever thank you? Give me all your wool, sir. Of course you can have some wool for Donald. Me and Juan will be forever grateful to you. Here, borrow my shearing clippers so you can shear the sheep. It's really easy to use and is designed not to hurt the sheep, so you don't need to worry about that. Cool. Shearing sheep. Ooh. Good thing there's no snow anymore. These little guys would be cold. Alright, one more little sheep, and then we should have enough wool. How did it go shearing the sheep? Did they behave? They did. You don't even need to say thanks for borrowing the clippers. Of course you can use them whenever you need them since you helped us so much. Take the wool now and give it to Donald so he can keep on working. I guess he's got plenty to do just now, so if he's stressed, it'll be good reason. He's a great tailor, the best in Silverglade, but I've never met a bigger pessimist. He has some brighter moments, but if it's not one thing, it's another with him. Off you go before he starts to get worried about you. Bye, Landon, thank you. Donald, we have your wool.
Hey, there.
It's you! I was almost getting worried. I started to think you'd galloped off, got lost, and maybe fallen, or who knows what could have happened. Oh, you have the wool with you. Great that you went out to get it for me, even though it doesn't feel like it'll be enough. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey.
You're not going to believe me. Who could be more unlucky? First the orders disappear, then the wool runs out, and now I realize I don't have any dye in stock. One of the colors I'm out of is purple. The only place I know to get a hold of purple dye is from the Baroness in Silverglade. She makes the dye from red wine grapes. Even if she's got dye for me, however, will I manage to get over there and back in time to carry on working? It's even further away than Landon and his sheep. It's not far away from just giving up, Nova. It's not looking like it'll be a happy Valentine's Day for me. You'll go? Are you sure? Just have to hope she's got some in stock. Thanks, Nova. Ride to the vineyard and ask about the dye.
Hey.
I've run out of yellow dye as well. What are the chances that my stock of 2 colors runs out at exactly the same time? What's more, if you thought you had to ride a long way to get purple dye, you'll fall off your horse when I tell you where I get my yellow dye from. Of course, it's nowhere near as easy as just popping out to the store and getting some yellow dye. I tried that once, and it was a total disaster. The only dye that seemed to work for me is a special kind made by Mrs. Holdsworth from her plant nectar. And guess where she lives? That's right, over by Moreland Stables. It'd take about a week for me to go out that way, especially in my condition, which is pessimist. Me, it'd take even longer since I'd probably break at least one bone on the journey and sprain both my ankles. I'd probably forget to bring any water, get sunstroke, and the whole thing would finish up with me not getting there and not getting any dye. I don't understand. You want to help me with this as well? Thanks, I suppose. It's lovely of you to help. I'm just surprised you can be bothered. Ride nice and carefully to Mrs. Holdsworth and ask her for some yellow dye. We got you, Donald. He's so nervous about everything. There she is, Mrs. Holdsworth. Hello, madam. We need some yellow dye. Good day, Nova. Yellow dye? I'm sure that can be arranged. We're gonna have to pick some flowers, I bet. Donald sent you say? The poor fellow. I feel sorry for him when you tell me what's going on with him. Of course I'll send you away with some dye to help him. I'm sure I have a can or a jar with some yellow dye in it somewhere around here. I'd much rather not send you away with that, as it's always good to have some spare at home, you see. If you like, you could help me make a new batch of yellow dye that you can take to Donald's. I can make the dye from the nectar of regular dandelions. Her and her dandelions. She does everything with dandelions. So it'd be lovely if you could ride round and pick up, say, 12 dandelions for me. If you do that, then I'll try to find the dye I've already made, if I can just remember where to find it. Dandelions seem to grow really quite freely all around here, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding 12. 12 is a lofty goal, madam, but we can... Oh, look, they are everywhere. Okay. We have 11. We need one more. I see some. Done. 12, ma'am. Oh, wow. Wonderful, Nova. Thanks for collecting these dandelions for me. Here you go. I found the dye in the end. It seems I had it up on a shelf amongst all the jam. Here's the yellow dye. Now I'm just going to mix together some new yellow dye so that I have it in stock. You never know with that Donald. Sure as eggs is eggs, he'll need more. He is a tailor after all, so probably. Here's the Baroness. We'll see about getting some purple dye from her. Hello there, dear Nova. What a lovely day we're having. Donald sent you here, you say? Valentine's grapes. I take it Donald wants purple dye. It's quite correct that I do indeed have purple dye, and if you just wait here, I can see to it that someone fetches a jar of it for you. Whilst you're here, do you think perhaps one might ask a favor of you? As expected. I need help with the harvest of my special Valentine's grapes. It's a very special variety that can only be harvested at this time of year, and they're the grapes I use in my famous Valentine's wine. There are people who believe that the wine is magical, and those who drink it will find their soulmate. But I think it's just silly old stories, nothing to believe in. Once you've harvested the grapes, you can return to me with them. That sounds cool. 9 grapes. Okay, we got 2. 8. We need one more. Bingo. Here are your grapes, ma'am. It was very sweet of you to help me with all of this. Thank you so much. Here's the dye you were asking for. It's the most beautiful purple color you could ever come across in Jorvik. If you need more purple dye, just come back, dearest. Ride back to Silverglade Village now with the dye for Donald. Wishing you a lovely day. Dyes acquired. I wonder if we'll need any more dye after these 2.
Hey,
You managed to get hold of yellow dye? Oh, that's not much. Will this even be enough? I don't know, Donald. You didn't specify how much you needed. The Baroness had some dye? Fantastic. Maybe it'll be a happy Valentine's Day after all, in spite of everything. Now I'll start dyeing. He'll start dyeing. Oh! What am I going to do? The purple dye isn't going to last long, and neither is the yellow. Plus the wool's starting to run out. Everything's against me, and I mean everything. Okay, since we have to wait a little bit to do some more quests with Donald, I thought we would revisit Catherine. We've done her, well, I've done her quests a few more times to build up more reputation with her, and now we've unlocked a new quest. Finally! I've just taken the cakes out of the oven. Hopefully the berries will add a more romantic edge to them. We could still get this done one time, you and me. We just have less time than we did earlier. It's just running away. Oh, goodness gracious. I still have to clean down the kitchen as well. Oh, Nova, would you take these out and hand out samples? Then we'll get to find out if these were better than the last ones. I do really need to clean the kitchen now, though. Where on earth did I put the vacuum cleaner? Okay, so let's hand these out, then we'll get a bridal. So, to explain a little more, each of the characters have repeatable quests that you can do so many times a day, then you have to wait for the next day before you can do them again. So, for Donald, we'll have to wait till tomorrow to continue his quests, and for Catherine, we had to wait till today to redo her quests again. Really delicious, but wrong time of year for a summer cake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you think, little girl? Oh, what a delicious summer cake. Oh, Catherine's gonna be so disappointed. What did people think of my pastries? Were they romantic? Was there love in the air? I need to know. What are you talking about, Summer? They were thinking about summer? Oh, no. Oh, let's check out our bridal. What do we get? Oh, super cute. That's a light neon. The other one's dark neon. Oh, I just love it. Oh my days. How could I forget? This is embarrassing. An embarrassment. I haven't been adding sugar to any of my cakes. No wonder people haven't thought they were much to do with Valentine's Day. Sugar is what I need. I remember, once upon a time I managed to mix up sugar with salt. The sugar was in the salt shaker and the salt was in the sugar shaker. You can only imagine how my coffee tasted that day when, when I put what I thought was sugar into the cup. I wouldn't recommend trying it, Nova, believe you me. That said, my great-grandma used to love salt in her coffee. Most unusual. It seems as though it wasn't just me who thought, oops. Thanks for interrupting, Nova. I had obviously started off on one of my chats again. Yes, sugar. We need sugar. Would you be able to go over to Goldspur's farm and get some sugar? I need to keep baking, otherwise I'll never get finished. Wait, have I switched off the cooker? Where did I put that pan of butter? Oh, talk to Angus. He's always got lots of sacks of sugar, and he'll be sure to lend me some. What are we going to do, Nova? I need to finish all of my Valentine's baking, but what's missing from the cakes with making people think of summer instead of romance and love? Chocolate! How on earth did I not think of this earlier? I even mentioned it earlier when I was talking about the wild strawberries. Chocolate, chocolate, glorious chocolate. That's what we need for the cakes. Would you be able to ride over to Goldspur Farm and talk to Idun Goldspur? She loves chocolate. She's chocolate mad. I thought I was chocolate mad, but she's a true chocoholic. A chocoholic. She's better at keeping it a secret than I am, though. I know that chocolate isn't healthy, and I usually try to avoid it. But it's so delicious, especially when baking. It just matches all the flavors so perfectly. One of my old girlfriends used to make a kind of chocolate pancake, and I could never quite work out how she managed to do them because they were so perfect. Not at all healthy, but super delicious. But isn't that always the way? I once knew a man who worked as a personal trainer before I moved to Jorvik, and he didn't eat anything sweet at all. He only ever ate fruit, but said that fruit sugar is, oopsie, there I go again. Chocolate. We were talking about chocolate. Ride over and chat to Idun Goldspur. Since she loves chocolate so much, she should have plenty of cocoa at home. Oh, Catherine. Chatty, chatty Catherine. Hello, Goldspur family. We're here about some ingredients. Hi, Nova. You're wondering if I've got cocoa. So you've heard from Catherine that I'm a bit of a chocolate fiend, huh? Well, you got me. It's true. Sure, I have cocoa, and of course you could take it back to Catherine. What's that? You think I look a little down? No, I'm fine. It's just that it's almost Valentine's Day, and there aren't any flowers around my home. I'd love some, so I thought I'd go to Greendale and gather a few, but when would I get time for that? Plus, Angus is so unromantic that I'd be waiting a lifetime for him to think of going to get some for me. I'm not usually one for all of that frilly nonsense, but sometimes a girl likes to be surprised. But nobody ever died from lack of flowers. Not yet, anyway, so I'll survive. Aw, how lovely that you'd offer to go and pick a bunch of flowers for me. If I was allowed to choose, I'd love some of the cute little pink spring flowers from Greendale. Thanks ever so much, Nova. That's really kind of you. I'll make sure the cocoa is ready for you when you return. Oh, you're welcome, Idun. She's really nice. When you're not invoking the wrath of Goldspur. Hey, Angus. Hiya, how's it going? What's that you say? Catherine's baking special cakes for Valentine's Day? Of course you could have sugar from me. Since you're here with... I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten what your horse's name is. Of course, lovely Frosttorch. Since you're here with Frosttorch, I wonder if you might help me with a little errand. I have 2 very heavy sacks to carry, but I think I must have slept strangely last night because my neck is killing me. It'd sure be lovely to not have to carry those sacks today. Could you help? Thanks ever so much, Nova. I have a sack right here by the mill, and then another by the mill down there. Off down there. If you grab them both and bring them here to me, I can take care of them later. While you're doing that, I'll go and fetch your sugar. Okay. Well, I want to go get the flowers first. Let's go get the flowers. There they are. 9. Okay, 9 flowers. 1 more flower. Done. Okay, let's take them back to Idun. Here's one of the sacks of sugar we'll grab. Oh, it's seeds. He's going to give us sugar, but I guess the sacks are seeds. We'll drop it off. Right here. Ah, looks like the other one's over here by this windmill. Alright, we'll place the second bag down right here. We should be good. With Angus. Great! You brought both sacks here now. Thanks so much. Here you go, Nova. Here's a packet of sugar you could take to Catherine. Thank you, kind sir. And flowers for Idun.
Oh,
What a wonderful bouquet you've picked for me, Nova. Thank you very much. Oh, I'll put the flowers in my best vase on the kitchen table so that the whole family can enjoy them. They're really very beautiful and romantic. Maybe I should put them in the window? No, kitchen table it is. Anyway, here's the cocoa for Catherine. Thank you, madam. Angus had sugar? Great. Thanks so much for riding over to get it. Oh, this looks like a packet of cocoa. Fabulous, thanks. Okay, Nova. Now's when the cookie crumbles. This time I'm going to excel myself. This time I have to excel. No time for mistakes. If I don't get it right this time, it's all a big failure. I'm sure I have enough eggs and milk now, but if you fancy helping me get more sugar, cocoa, and berries, I wouldn't say no. Alright, Catherine. Thanks for joining me on another Valentine's adventure today, you guys. That's all we have time for today, so hopefully we will do some more Valentine's quests next time and get some more goodies. I love the new bridle. It looks fantastic. Recently, we were talking about favorite places in Star Stable. Luna mentioned her favorite places are Dino Valley and Hollow Woods. She loves the snow, so seeing it all the time in Dino Valley is really cool. Plus, she really likes the calm and peaceful areas like Hollow Woods, which is perfect for taking a walk or barbecuing with your friends. So, I love it. Awesome. So, Loomtastic shared some real-life stories with us about riding a Morgan named Ziggy. And competing in a show, winning 2 ribbons. Congratulations, that's really cool to hear. I hope you had a blast. We also talked about recently your favorite jumping horses. You guys had a lot to say about that. There was a lot of Arabians mentioned, and Morgans. Carolyn said, Morgans jump really cute. She's impressed by how high the ponies jump as well. Every horse kind of has a different jump, and it's a lot of fun. You'll notice that too with all the different horses. They all jump kind of differently. The Shires always feel like they're a bit heavier. The Arabians tuck their feet up. It's a lot of fun, so... Anyway, I hope you guys had a blast with the Valentine's Day quest. Let me know how it went for you, stuff you got, and share your stories with me. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!